Yeah, hi everyone, Redfern here once again. Today is Tuesday, the 7th of June, and we are here in two parts to recap the fantastic webinar on the roundtable that we experienced last night with Ash Mufareh. So, what happened and what was said? Well, for a start, Ash came on. He was so excited. I have never seen this guy so excited about the updates he was about to give us. Very proud of the accomplishments that we'd reached so far as founders and also the company itself. He's hunting for friends to find out for the next meal that he's going to be having over in the United States. So anybody who gets invited to that, I know that you guys are going to be in a fantastic place as well to have that. So one of the first updates that was given was actually from Susie McRae, and this is to do with the multiple accounts. There is no limit on giving any the same number on these accounts. Okay, you can have as many accounts as you like now with the same number. On the round table as well, if you were on it, you will also have heard that if you are in a region that only has 8 or 9 digits as far as your phone number is concerned, you can add in the country code, which is 00, then the number, to make it between 10 and maximum of 15 numbers. The other updates as well was there is a new video on the OnPassive official YouTube channel for Omail. It's also, I know, has been shared on many other channels as well. Go and have a look at it, guys. Absolutely amazing what is coming our way. And also, Ash did mention a bit about Omail as well later on in the updates, which I'll cover in a bit. So the first big news was there is the first OnPassive data center is going to be live today. There might be a bit of downtime at the beginning of it, only for a couple of hours or so, whilst this information gets transferred over onto the new servers. It's going with multi-regional connectivity, and gradually all of this is going to be migrated from the cloud first over to the multi-regions hosting architecture, and from then on we will have our very own data center with the whole of the OnPassive ecosystem, digital products and services, all in our own center. This makes it very fluid and a hybrid type of thing once we've got all this data into these multi-regions, and this will allow us to globally be globally for those first products that we need to bring to the public with no restrictions. That is a massive thing, guys, and this is one of the reasons why we are doing it, because we don't want to be beholden to any third parties for what we want to do with OnPassive. So what is going to be happening through the next few weeks? We already know that the time and date has been set for the end of the Founders position, and through the next month there's going to be more and more services that are going to be added onto this data center. Everything is going to be hosted in-house, and we are going to be, like I said, a completely independent IT online business. This next generation data center will allow us to go to the second and third phase of OnPassive. He also wanted to congratulate all of the founders that have stuck it out over the last nearly 4 years with his vision and been by his side all the way through with the positivity. This first obviously part is for the data center for our ecosystem. Once we have this, then we'll start expanding out with the second data center, which is much bigger, etc. Obviously this won't affect us in the short term because everything is going to be hosted on that one data center. So very exciting stuff as far as that is concerned. Like I said, we do not want to be beholden to any third parties to tell us what we can and cannot do as far as OnPassive is concerned. The other thing he said is that the new website is now done. If you log into onpassive.com, you'll see the new website. He actually said that he's even more excited about the new one that is going to be there next Monday. We've also got a new blog as well, which is there for everyone to see. This might not change every single time we get a website, but on this occasion it has. The new, also, if you go into your back office, into the My Links section, you will see that there is a new link number 53. Ash hoped that you like it as much as he does. I've had a look at it. Again, different colours, different formats and all the rest of it. It really is stacking that cool that he's been onto as well for such a long time. As he said as well, next week on Monday, there's a new one coming. He really does like this new one, and he hopes that we will do as well. What he said about the blogs as well within the new website, there's going to be new blogs and formats coming, global leaders, and there's going to be around about 1,000 positions. He already has got secured a couple of dozen of those global founders already that he knows about. Will be given the ability to have their own blogs in the OnPassive ecosystem. This is going to be a huge benefit to the company and also to the leaders. He's also going to whitelist some of the products and services so that the leaders can use them under their own name. So that is a really big incentive for many people out there to reach that pinnacle of global leader for the benefits that it has for having that position. The NDA, talked a little bit about the NDA and about the signature. If you remember back to last Monday, he was saying that the company will be contacting those founders whose NDAs aren't good enough. This is going to start tomorrow, he believes, and this is when that's going to start taking place. So if you do receive an email or when you log into your account and the NDA pops up, please go ahead and sign it. And then you all know it is good to go. If you do not hear from the company, then the NDA is absolutely fine. You do not have to do anything more than that. As I said, the number field has now got no restrictions, so you can use the same number as well for every single one of your accounts, which is a big relief to a lot of founders who have multiple accounts. This will make life a lot easier for them. He also said that the new admin panel for OFounders is now ready. And there's going to be a lot more features within this new one. Okay, it's going to be more flexible for usage and really has taken a lot of meticulous time to put this together. It's now the 10th edition of the OFounders platform and or the admin panel for it. So again, all the time stacking that cool, going above and beyond what is expected of a company for us of the founders. He's also had a little we also had a little glimpse of the data center and what it's starting to look like. Last week and this week he had a backdrop of the servers in the stacks and everything. So that's all getting put together, and obviously as time's evolved it all gets bigger, larger, etc, etc, but it's good to have a little glimpse of what it actually looks like. So we own everything. Okay, we have our own products, we have our own leaders, we have our own genius founders as well, our own buildings, we have our own data center. What else can we need or want? All of this hard work is definitely paying off. What is the next game plan after the 22nd? Okay, all presentations of that founder's position will be stopped, and also alongside your registration link for founders, that will be suspended. Whether this gets changed into a different format, we don't know at this stage, but from that date on the 22nd it will be suspended, and also any literature material that is in your back office for that founder's position, that will also disappear. this is also going to then take on a new direction. Okay, we've already told you many times that as soon as that founder's position has finished, then we go into the next stage. What is the next stage? We are going to focus on products, okay, learning more about them, use them the more, and having a much better and general idea and overview of these products. We're also then going to start selling these products and services. Ash alluded a little bit about which ones are going to be available, okay, and there's also going to be a lot of other new milestones that we are going to hit along the next few days and coming weeks. And he did reiterate that it is only going to be weeks, days and weeks, not months away. So read between those lines, guys. We are not very far off at all with that one. He also asked the question, is it better to have 1 million unique founders or 2 million with multiple accounts? Everybody agreed it is far better to have 1 million founders, all with unique positions. He also said a bit of a warning for those founders that have bought multiple positions with the intention of selling them at a higher price. He said this is a criminal act, guys, not allowed. And if we do find out as a company that somebody is doing this or trying to do this, not only will those accounts be terminated, but also the person will be terminated from OnPassive. It really is not worth that risk, guys, of losing your founder's position. It is a unique position to be partnering OnPassive as a founder, and it is something that you shouldn't put in jeopardy just for the sake of earning a few pence. It really is not worth it at all. So on the 22nd of June, we go into the lift force of O founders. Will take us to the new ecosystem. Then the ecosystem itself will take us to the next phase and all of the budgeting. So once we have all of that in place, then we will have a much better idea of the costings, how much stuff is going to cost us as founders and the company going forward. So let this migration happen onto the data center. Let's move forward for the next 14 days, in fact, for the founder's position. Let all that happen, and once that is closed, I'm sure we are going to get a lot more information that Ash hasn't been able to give us whilst this founder's position is on at the moment. Remember, as far as the company is concerned, we only have 2 more official guest webinars left to facilitate the needs of people who are wanting to join. We've got this week, we've got next week, okay, and that will be about it. I'm not sure on the very last day if we're going to have one or not. We might be. We will have to discuss that with the other leaders, but the time and clock is ticking. So if you have anybody in mind, please invite them now. Ash actually said this is not the time to bribe somebody to come into OnPassive as a founder. They either see it as we have, or they can wait and become a reseller or customer of the OnPassive products and services. Because it's going to be product time, O founders will now focus on the products and sales. Okay, so that is going to be the next part which we are going to be moving into. We are going to make sure that we have enough products ready for the resale when the time comes. That is what the company are working on in the background. Okay, that's it for part 1 of the recap. I will do the recap for part 2 straight away, and you'll be able to navigate and find that on my website and the YouTube channel. That's it for now, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye now.